representatives of Methodist Boys High School to please come out. Representatives of Methodist Boys High School, please come out. Let's quickly announce that the account details for transfer is in the booklet, or we also have POS there. Let me invite the representatives of the special advisor to the Governor Bayelsa on media. Thank you so much, sir. Special advisor to the governor, who is here standing in for the governor, and also invite the representatives of His Excellency Dr. Uchechukwu Oga, the Honorable Minister of State, and Mines, his Chief of Staff, Mr. Kelechi Ekugo, who is also here to also launch.
I don't know the person.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I think first and foremost is a privilege and honor to be here at my person, given that Mr. Godson Azul is a friend and a brother. And of course, His Excellency Dr. Uche Oga, the Honorable Minister of State for the Ministry of Mines and State Development, would have loved to be here, but due to circumstances beyond his control, he was asked to come in for an urgent meeting. I think just a few words. I think this write-up is coming at a very timely time, given the global circumstances following the pandemic. And one thing to note is for us here in Nigeria, and perhaps more so in the ministry, we have taken the mining sector and the development of solid minerals as a key economic diversification sector. And this is one of the mandates that the President has given to us. Mining and agriculture should be a key diversification area. And that has led us to basically try to also understand and research as to how a lot of the superpowers, global superpowers, have operated, having control of resources in different ways and forms. And what interestingly enough, we see that in the mining sector, Nigeria is awash with so many abundant minerals, over 40 to 50 minerals, from gold, lead, zinc, diamond, gemstones, and jewelry, and all of that. And we've constantly started to research and understand how we can really harness that potential, create that value addition, and make sure we can integrate those resources from a global outlook. So learning the experiences of the EU, Britain, and how they have related with African countries, perhaps sapping some of those resources and all of that. I think this is a study that will help us, take very good lessons from that, and hopefully we can integrate those lessons into our diversification efforts. So I commend Mr. Azul for this wonderful write-up and insightful write-up, and I'm looking forward to reading it and hopefully on the personal front, given my relationship with Mr. Azul, I will make a personal contribution for this book of 50,000 naira. The Honorable Minister, I'm sure, would reach out to you for his own personal contribution. So thank you very much. Congrats.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pouring from the words of the book reviewer, who said we've had enough prayers and enough speeches. We need to back this whole segment of the program with action. I am Major General S.J. Davis, retired, and on behalf of my friend, Air Vice Marshal A.A. Jakenu, we wish to launch 4 copies of this book with a sum of 50,000 naira.
Yes. Madam.
So anything you do, I always want to be part of it. I've not gone through the book, but the reviewer has exposed a lot of things to us. And when I saw Ambassador Hassan, it's always a smiling man. When you are sad and you are with him, you must smile by force. So I was very happy when I saw him. I'm a retired civil servant. I retired in 2010. So some of us are not that patient.
Engineer to verify.
Sorry, most of you heard when I was talking about my secondary school days. Luckily, I'm happy that the school has sent a representative of the old boys here to represent their interests. And here with me is Engineer Tunde Rufai, a member of the Old Boys Association here in Abuja, representing the old boys here on behalf of the school. Thank you. Welcome.
My name is Tunde Rufai. As we went together 1983. We went to the land brothers together. I started communicating out. When I heard about this, as I studied about communication, and I said, no matter what, I will get to at least to support it. On my own personal ground, I'm going to do the launching for the sum of 50,000, and therefore the Methodist Boys High School 88 cents. They asked me to only to
Thank you. I waited patiently because this has been a very long journey from Azu. Azu has been a very good friend. Though he said I'm his mentor, but I think he's my mentor. And he served 2 times under my executive as the continental chairman of the Nigerian National Organization in Europe, and has been one of our pillars. Ambassador, Excellency, it was very unfortunate I didn't get the opportunity to meet you, but I heard so much about you. The chairman of the occasion, when he started, he said that we should be honest with ourselves, that things in Nigeria are not the way it should be. And I think everybody chorused amen. I absolutely agree with him. I'm standing on here not only as Honorable Kenneth Gandhi, the ex-chairman of Nigerian Diaspora Organization, but also as the Deputy National Chairman of African Democratic Congress, ADC. And I think I will say amen to that also because I believe that it is time we make the change we ask for in this country. And we cannot keep pretending that things are okay in this country. So I think that the book that Azum has written have not only, aided to that, but has actually exposed us to begin to think outside the box. More importantly, to begin to focus on the roles of the diaspora in the development of Nigeria, especially the political development of Nigeria. We are clamoring for diaspora voting. We are clamoring for diaspora commission. And we think that with that, the diaspora can participate actively in the political development of Nigeria. On behalf of myself, the African Democratic Congress, as well as the African German Information Center, I'll be donating, do I say the amount? In German. I'll be donating 500 euros to this. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Chair. Very good, Chair. Thank you very much. Can I announce that the representative of the Oni of Ife, who told me personally that he will send somebody to represent him at this launch and make his humble donation towards the launch. Please, can we welcome the honorable representative of the Oni of Ife, Oni, well, some of us pronounce it in Yoruba tongue and Igbo tongue and Yoruba and English tongue. So please, can we have the representative of the Oni of Ife here now, please?
Also, may also inform us that this is a two-phase program. That's a book launch and award. So we are almost done with the book launch and we'll be crossing over to the awards session. Please do not go yet. Everything will be coming to an end very soon, just immediately after the award.
I salute the efforts of the writer and on behalf of Ọọ̀ni of Ile-Ife and the Igbákejì Òrìṣà for the entire Yoruba nation. I must comment that he really wished to be here. He promised you the other time you had a meeting with him in Hilton, but unfortunately he left this town not more than maybe a day or two ago. And as a royal father, there's so much commitment in Israel, and that was why he couldn't make it. But he has dedicated me. He's sending another person whom I believe is in the air now, flying down from Ibadan. And he said he will definitely get in touch with the committee as quickly as possible, and if possible, before we leave here, by the time the fellow comes in, I will get what he has sent to me. But as my father and as our Royal Majesty, I wish to personally, my name is Honorable Adini Ayodele. I will launch this book with the sum of 50,000.
Hello. Can I invite Adia Marghetto to come and also launch a copy of the book? Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Mr. Azu. Actually, whenever I see people writing books, I always find a way of encouraging them. Because very bad, a black man doesn't have a kind of who is a safe reading habit, but all secrets are kept inside books. And whenever you are in a discussion with people that read books and people that don't, you definitely identify the differences. So today I'm congratulating you on this book, and I hope Nigerians will look into it and the value it will add to each and every one of us. And I'm launching this book at the sum of 150,000. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I call upon Dr. Dauda, please, from the US, please. Dr. Dauda, please.
Please, if you check the brochure you have, there's a book, there's a pamphlet in the brochure that says Invitation to International Trade Mission Engagement to the United Kingdom. Please fill that flyer and return it to us. Please fill the flyer in the brochure and please return that flyer. It says Invitation to International Trade Mission Engagement to the United Kingdom, facilitated by Caterandmerger Consult Limited. Please fill the flyer and return it to us. Thank you.
Dr. Dauda, please, from the US. Dr. Badiwa, are you here too, please? Dr. Badiwa here, please.
Dr. Dalatu Ahmed, the Chair of Occupational Safety and Health UK. Please, Dr. Dalatu Ahmed, please come.
Yes, I've known Dr. God for a long time. I'm doing this on my own behalf, and also my friends in America.
You remove the air, let's.
Yeah, I am to support you. I'm always ready to support you. So I'm going to launch with an undisclosed amount because I'm a public servant. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Maxim Azu is a very wonderful friend since we met in the UK.
And before that, I would like to commend the book reviewer, professor. He really spoke well, and some of us who were students of history felt that the professor did really look at the authors, the European, the Eurocentric approach to the African history. And when the outsiders look at us, we were at their own discretion. So as a major breakthrough in the history of African writers, we have people like Godson Ozu, who are trying to bring up a new approach in understanding our history. So it's a very wonderful effort, and we want to appreciate you, want to commend you, and also encourage you to keep up. Besides, I'm wearing so many caps. The emir that just left, in hierarchy, I'm his deputy. And more, like his prime minister. So I have the mandate, as he has mandated me, to collect his token for Mr. Dr. Azu. And also, I'm the immediate regional president of Occupational Safety Health, which as well is a fellow. And we'll be doing a lot with UK and Nigeria on that capacity. And recently, I became the chairman council of fellows of that association. On that note, I have been mandated by the regional president to offer the sum of 100,000 to support this.
Please, everybody that has pledged and has a copy, you need to autograph before you go, or else you go with the empty book. Can I welcome Barrister Julie Dolly, the former DG of NAPTIP and the CEO, President of Roots Foundation. I was there when it was launched, and I think they are going places soon.
So much. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, Mr. Azu. You've always been there for me. Thank you so much. I want to encourage everyone to pick up this very educative book, even just from the what's it called? From the review, the book review. I mean, it was obvious that this is a must read. And I promise you that I'm going to finish this book tomorrow. That's a promise, yes. I'm going to start right away and finish tomorrow. Definitely, the Roots Foundation is going to support you, and you know how we do our things. That will be between both of us later. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Can I call on my elder brother to a very good friend of mine? He's here, and I think he needs to say something and do something. Please, can I welcome Chief Sir Jimmy Ubu, please, sir. Please make sure I sign your book before you leave.
Good day, everybody. My good friend, my brother, it was a very nice book. I'm here to congratulate you and the book reviewer. Take us back to the history in those days. So those that the government are trying to stop history. This your book will make us go back to history again. It's a very good write-up. And I'm supporting this thing with some of 30 hours. Is it?
Thank you, sir.
I think it's okay.
Where's today? Today, we go straight to the issuing of the certificate of participation, and the award to some of our key guests here that has to receive some award now.
Please could you confirm for me if Paul Bristol, Member of Parliament for Peterborough, is ill online? He's supposed to have made a speech. Okay, Josephine Ojambo is online.
Yes.
Okay, are we able to bring her on? Josephine Ojambo, she is the Minister of Health, okay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Former Deputy Secretary General, Kenya, to the United Kingdom, to the Commonwealth. Former Deputy Secretary General to the Commonwealth, representing Kenya. Can we just bring her on? Earlier, we had Paul Bristol, Member of Parliament for Peterborough. Can we have Ambassador Josephine on? Thank you. All right, Ambassador Josephine, thank you for taking your time to join us on the program today. Can we have your goodwill message, 2 minutes or few minutes goodwill message? Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Good afternoon from Nairobi, Kenya. I think good afternoon there in Abuja, and good morning and good evening else. I hope I'm audible. And again, I want to say good afternoon from Nairobi, Kenya. Good afternoon in Abuja. Good morning in the United Kingdom and elsewhere. All protocols observed. It's really a delight for me to speak at this book launch because I have personally worked with Azu. I want to say that he's indeed a very sterling son of the African soil. So I have a few remarks here based on the foreword that I provided to this excellent book. When we capture a nation's history through narratives of geopolitics, we capture in essence the birth of a nation and its in global politics. We capture beyond this a period in time when the most intimate, precious gift we can give, the gift of history, not by old men and women who, through writing, ensure that the future generation get a glimpse of what happened long before they were born. I am profoundly impressed, therefore, by Godson Azu, who through his zeal and unparalleled passion and the desire to write on issues that affect global solidarity and strain diplomacy, has put down in writing issues that are very interesting for us to read. And in his book entitled Brexit, Post-Brexit, and Geopolitics of Globalization, Godson has put forward a very careful and in-depth analysis of the impact of the United Kingdom's decision to exit the European Union, how this decision will shift diplomatic relations with the European Union will soon unravel. This book has given every possible hint on the post-Brexit deal and effects on economic, social, and political relations. Much of the aftermath of the United Kingdom's decision to depart from the European Union is highlighted in this book when Godson talks about the tragedy of power politics, the British politics, and the European Union, and the post-Brexit EU stability and survival. As highlighted in this book, I am grateful to Godson for achieving a delicate balance in exploring the impact of the Brexit deal, not only for the European Union, but also for Africa, for Nigeria. As one of the largest global trading blocs, the Brexit deal may lead to the emergence of stricter trading rules to accommodate the self-interest of the European Union's remaining. For sure, the Brexit deal has created and exposed a new and unusual political, social, cultural, ethnic, and class-based division within the British political system, and its deconstructive relationship with the European Union. The continuing and accelerating progress of nationalistic tendencies over the decades, with the politics, as usual, has been progressively fragmented and disturbed, with the center ground now seemingly attenuated and uncertain. It is therefore true that in this new emerging structure, great powers would fear each other and always compete with each other for power on the global stage. As clearly noted in this book, it's not possible for any state to achieve global hegemony, and the world will tend to remain in a perpetual great power competition. The resultant effect is strained diplomatic ties that reverse the gains made so far in realizing globalization. I'm also glad that this book also delicately explores the European integration and historic conceptualization, beautifully giving the concept and exploring the background to this important political event, Brexit. While this may not be a concern for some, avid readers would find this phenomenon, especially those who are interested in gaining absolute knowledge on the origin of the clamor to exit the EU by the UK. For those readers, this is a very exciting book. In closing, I'd like to acknowledge that Godson wrote this book with the hope that we as readers will take away some new knowledge about Brexit and its effect on the geopolitics of globalization, something that one can hardly close our eyes to with COVID-19. Considering the depth of knowledge and careful consideration of every piece in this book, there is no doubt that this will be the case. Personally, I think this is a must-read book, not only because it's interesting, but because it touches on a topic that has global impact. This book surely is a testament to you, Godson, to your multi-giftedness, to your talent, and to your comprehension. I wish that many more doors of opportunities open for you, Godson, and that you scale the utmost heights in your writing endeavors. Thank you. May God bless you.
On the last one.
Chief Executive of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Caterandmerger, we work with her, we work on that. So she said I should come here to represent the commission, represent her, because if she were in the country, she would have been here. Like you know, BENTV is the lady who is in charge of more than 17 million Nigerians that are legally resident outside of Nigeria.
United Kingdom inclusive. And Dr. Godson Azu is a very well-known, successful man who I would say that has benefited from the commission because he is like a baby to the chairman of the commission. And from all that I have had here, we can see that Nigerians in diaspora who are resident and doing very well in different parts of the world are quite very good set of people to work with and to encourage. So she said that I should come to extend her support. The commission will meet because just like one of the speakers said, we have been praying and prayed and prayed a lot. And I'm quite sure that at a very short time, later than now, she will reach Godson. Let me remark that the United Kingdom, Britain, is only one country in the whole world, more than 200 countries in the world, that has ruled different parts of the world. If you divide the globe into four, go to the northern hemisphere, the UK had ruled there. To the southern hemisphere, to the eastern hemisphere, and western hemisphere. So for Dr. Azu to have survived, existed, and to be successful to the extent of telling us the story of United Kingdom from the African perspective and from Nigerian perspective in particular, that's a very big deal. I want to say that Dr. Azu is very, very good for export. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Is that you too?
Thank you, ACP Sylvester, for your understanding and for taking the time to join us on the program and for representing Honorable Abike Dabiri on this program. Thank you. Now we'll shoot and move into the next phase of this program, which is the certificate and award presentation. Let me take a look at the program. We are now in the Caterandmerger Center for Leadership and Governance Award. The Caterandmerger Center for Leadership and Governance Award. We have some distinguished individuals that have been nominated, and today they'll be giving a certificate and award. We're going to be helped by a gentleman, a colleague, Peter, who will be helping with the citation. And also, I'm going to be helped where we'll be calling in while Mr. Asu is trying to Peter, yes. So we have
it was not
I'd like to hand over the microphone to Peter, who will help us with the citation of the individuals that have been nominated and will be given this award today. Mr. Azu, you want to say something?
Thank you very much. Before we give the major awards out, can I just ask Honorable Chair, Ambassador Hassan, to help give this certificates to some of the individuals that kind of recognize here today before we give the awards. This certificate goes to the Emir of Azai, Dr. Kabiru Musa Ibrahim. I call upon Dr. Hatu to begin. this award on his behalf. The next certificate here goes to the Honorable Minister for State, FCT, Honorable Dr. Rahotu Tijani Aliu. And I call on the representative of the Minister to take this on behalf. The next certificate goes to the Honorable Minister for State for Mines and Steel, Honorable Uche Oga. I get the Chief of Staff for the Minister to pick this on his behalf. Can I call on Chief of Staff, Mr. Kelechi Apugo? Next certificate goes
I stay here, let's check.
The next goes to Dame Julie Oko Donley, please.
And to know whether the thing is still. Okay.
See, animal, David Smith. David Smith. I'm not now. I'll speak now.
The next goes to the Royal Highness, the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitan. Next goes to our book reviewer, Professor Steve Azaig. Actually, he's doing TV interview outside. I'll give him later. Yeah. Can we get the representative of the governor of Jigawa State? I was told he sent somebody here. It is here now. We have one for His Excellency. It is here, not here yet. The next goes to Dr. Alice Peshoyode, Chairman, Ben Television. Next goes to Dr. Alice Peshoyode. Can I get the representative of the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honorable Dame Pauline Talent? Our representative here, Pauline Talent. Please, Richard, come and pick this up for our Honorable Minister and deliver it, please, quickly. Okay, Prof is here now. Prof, I need to give you yours. Yes. Prof is here now, so we present you with that. Prof. Can I invite Barrister Donley to present this to Ambassador Hassan? And I use the opportunity to welcome my friend who is here now, Mazi Olugo. Mazi Olugo, a very good friend of mine, very strong entrepreneur in Abuja of Ocean, UK, and Nigeria. Welcome, sir. And the representative of the Minister for Executive will come and help us give awards. Please join the chairman to help us with the award.
Right, President of the Minister is here. She will be helping us with this award. Going to, yes, Chairman, please take your seat there. Thank you so much, sir. That award is going to Ajia Uma Gesso. Ajia Uma Gesso. The award is International Women of Courage Award. International Women of Courage Award.
Thank you very much. Who are trying to come up with society.
Thank you very much. Can I call Peter to give a short citation of Mr. Taye Ayodele, Entrepreneur of the Year? Yes. Taye Ayodele is that. Taiwo Ayodele, Entrepreneur of the Year.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Done very well. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and I've been given the love. Is there any representative here?
I don't like it. Around. I don't know, maybe. Eh? No, the one has asked me to transfer it.
Otumba Taiwo Ayodele is an accomplished executive with domestic and international experience in mining, construction, and real estate. A result-oriented, decisive leader with proven success in new market identification and strategic positioning for successful companies. He's the chairman of Constant Energy and Producing, managing director of Hemandeb Logistics Nigeria Limited, director of Rota Aqua Limited, and also sits on the board of numerous firms and companies. He has an extensive academic portfolio with an MBA from the Almeida University, USA, and trainings from the University of Westminster
double
in the United Kingdom.
double issue.
He's also a firm believer in personal and community development, and
cannot reach
serves
as
as
soon as-
independent evidence Give it up for Otumba Taiwo Ayodele.
Your Excellency, sir. That's the only way now. Because I know.
Okay.
See, maybe later today. Let's see what will happen.
All right. May I just quickly seek your indulgence as dear Achila Uma? Yes, folks? We ought to have done your citation. Okay, so we'll do the citation now, Peter, for Achila.
Sincere apologies to everybody and Haja. I think posterity will not forgive us if we do not recognize such an icon of our time in the 21st century. And before I give the citation, I would like to sincerely apologize to you, Madam Haja Umagetu. The citation of Madam Haja Umagetu. Haja Umagetu is a Nigerian political activist, chief executive officer, business entrepreneur, and board member to many organizations. She was the vice presidential candidate of the Young Progressive Party YPP and running mate of Professor Kisi Mohalo in the 2019 general election. Haja Uma is currently the national deputy chairman of YPP, a board member and chair to Build a Nation and National Interest Forum, respectively, and the founder and executive director of Youth Enlightenment Initiatives Nigeria, a youth